Hey guys, Adam Knowles here from Minn Kota, and today we're at ICAST 2023 in Orlando, Florida, and we're talking about the new Ultrex QUEST trolling motor. So QUEST is a new technology platform from Minn Kota, and we've completely redesigned the entire product line, not only for Ultrex, but all of our most popular motors. So QUEST does a couple things. One of them is it's 50% more torque, and it's 30% more efficient. So you might be asking yourself, why is torque important? Torque is going to be the power that you can feel, so it's going to allow you to turn your boat really quickly, be more maneuverable, cut through weeds better, shed weeds better, and ultimately make your time more efficient on the water. We also have the extra 30% of battery life over the course of the day, but with that we have something really cool. It's real-time battery monitoring from Humminbird. So all of our motors, all of our new bow mount line are going to connect to Humminbird right out of the box. Whether you have an Apex or Solix, they're going to connect right away, but we also include all the adapters that you would need to connect to a Helix fish finder. And once you do that, you can set up real-time battery monitoring. So when you do that, it'll ask you a couple questions. It'll say, what is your battery chemistry? What is the reserve capacity of your batteries? And are you running it on 24 or 36 volts? Because you can do either. And ultimately then it's going to extrapolate based on the current draw of your motor, how much time you have left on the water, but it's also going to tell you the exact time of day that your batteries are going to drain. And so if you think about this in the context of a tournament angler, if you say, I need to make it to 3 o'clock because that's when weigh-in is, I need to make sure I have enough juice, you can actually dial in your motor to make sure with your battery monitoring that your motor is going to last your entire tournament day. We also have new, basically from the bow up redesign of the mount, so the mount's going to be a little bit more significant. The entire thing is going to be redesigned. The shaft has now been infused with carbon fiber. That's going to make it a little bit more rigid, but we also have an additional feature there. So we have square shafts. So instead of the traditional tubular shafts that we've had in the past, now when you're mounting your Mega Live transducer, one, we have the bracket that's going to come in the box with the Ultrex that's going to retrofit your current Mega Live transducer to your new Ultrex trolling motor, but it's also going to allow you to make sure that it's 100% straight on with the head of the trolling motor. So as you're scanning, you know exactly where your transducer is pointing at any time, instead of having any type of user error, or if you hit a dock or anything, having that spin a little bit. Another couple things, so one is that we've improved the foot pedal. So everybody, I think, loves the wired to the water feel of the Ultrex foot pedal, but one thing that we've added is a new One Boat Network programmable button. And what that's going to allow you to do is actually control your Raptor or Talon shallow water anchors. It's also going to allow you to do things like mark a waypoint or engage navigational features like autopilot. We also have a new GPS system, and that includes a product called Drift Mode. So Drift Mode is going to be available not only in QUEST motors, but the entire new lineup, and it's actually two things. So it's a vector heading and a speed over ground that you dial in. So in the same way that Spot Lock is going to be a GPS anchor, this is actually going to be a GPS drift sock. So if the wind's blowing you 5 miles an hour, you can have your motor basically allow you to slip with that wind, with that current, so you can be more productive if you're fishing something expansive or a big grass flat where you're not casting necessarily to specific targets. So those are just a couple things about the new Minn Kota Ultrex QUEST for 2023. If you want to learn more, be sure to visit us at www.minnkotamotors.com or visit us here in the booth here in Orlando, ICAST 2023.